All right, let's look at some strengths and weaknesses of NPV and the NPV rule. Number one, recognizes the time value of money. The way that an expected cash flow influences NPV is directly related to when it happens. If I'm expecting $100,000 in a year, that will affect NPV one way. If I'm expecting a different $100,000 in 10 years, it's going to have a smaller effect on NPV. In particular, it's going to be discounted by a rate that's based on the risk of the project. Remember, we've got the project and it has a level of risk. Find stocks and bonds with the same level of risk. What's their expected return, and that's the cost of capital. So the riskier the project, the riskier the stocks and bonds we compare it to, and the higher the expected return and the higher the cost of capital. One of the things that's really nice is that the decision rule, which is NPV greater than 0 we accept, NPV less than 0 we reject, it's not based on any managerial discretion. It is based on economic principles, value creation. NPV greater than 0 means the value of what comes back to me, what flows to me, is greater than the value in magnitude terms of what flows out of me, what I have to pay to make the project, and any other negative cash flows. That is what the goal of a firm, of a manager, should be. And so therefore this rule based on economics, and again we're discounting, and where does the discount rate come from? It comes from risk. So it's all tied up in principles. And one of the things that's really nice is the cash flows can take on any pattern. It can be conventional. It can be non-conventional. It does not matter. You'll always lead to the right decision. If you have a project that would create value, precisely the kind of project you'd want to accept, you do accept it because it has a positive NPV. If you have the kind of project that would destroy value because the value of what goes out is greater than the value of what comes in, then that would have a negative NPV and you would reject it. So what are the weaknesses? The method itself doesn't really have any key weaknesses. The problem is applying it. So again, number one, you need accurate forecasts of the expected cash flows. That's quite challenging. Number two, you need the proper cost of capital. And again, that's challenging. So it's easy to say, let's get the risk of the project. It's hard to do. It's easy to say, find stocks and bonds at the same level of risk. Easy to say, hard to do. And then finally, if you have this level of risk, how does that correspond to an expected return? Easy to say, hard to actually do in practice. So again, actually applying this model can be difficult, but that's the same criticism that one could have for any model like this. So as a method, it is a very, very good method because it leads to the decisions that you want in all cases, and it's based on economic principles.